Yo, what it is, man? Thugalo Marco, K777, sending love, light, and positivity to everyone watching this video. And today's video topic is, what is it going to take to reach Godhood? So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I got more content coming to touch on. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Now look, this video is very important, okay? Especially during these times. Now you guys do realize and know we are in the age of Aquarius, okay? The plasma apocalypse, okay? Let me repeat that. We are in the age of Aquarius, okay? We are entering and ushering this new age, okay? So this is what you would call the plasma apocalypse, okay? And during these times, right, you have certain beings who are actually not from this reality, coming back online with certain genetics that they have within their vessel, okay? So these beings is what you would call super beings, or quote unquote superheroes, okay? And these extraterrestrial beings came back for this specific time in history, okay? The Age of Aquarius is about the Great Awakening, okay? All secrets, everything in the dark must come to the light. So the true identity of who we are as spiritual beings inside of this human body is coming to the forefront. So that's what this shit is all about, okay? A lot of you guys are starting to notice your DNA is starting to change. That's because you are not from here. You are a divine being. Everybody you see here is a spirit, okay? You are the spirit before the flesh. You just need the flesh to be able to coexist in this third dimension. But what's happening is we are undergoing a massive planetary shift, okay? So Mother Nature, Mother Earth, whatever you want to call her, is upgrading as well. So she's transitioning into a fifth dimensional being, and we are the cells of Earth. So that means we are the microcosm of the macrocosm, okay? So that means if we are living inside of the universe, that means we are the universe in human form. So that's what's currently taking place. Now, a lot of us are on the path to becoming physical gods once again, okay? That's what's happening to me and you. If your DNA is activating, you are on the timeline and you are on the path to becoming a god, your godlike self, okay? You are not from here. You came here for this fifth dimensional shift or split, okay? So we're going to be talking about a couple things that you must have within you in order to reach Godhood, okay? It's not easy, but humanity is going to be returning back to Godhood. That's what the Age of Aquarius is about. So what happened was, I'm gonna give y'all a brief summary. Humanity was destroyed by extraterrestrial beings known as the Draconians, the Reptilians, the Insectoids, Arcturians, etc. They took over this realm and they destroyed it, and they basically created the Matrix. We created it too, but they fucked the Matrix up. The scientists in this reality allowed certain extraterrestrial beings to come into this reality, which is why you see a lot of people during these times being possessed by demonic spirits. That's because the CERN machine is opening up interstellar portals from other dimensions, okay? So that's what's currently happening, all right? So understand, at this point in the game, right, humanity is returning back to Godhood. Now push that aside. So basically what's really taking place is these beings that are on this planet or this realm, they know that their time is short. Like, it's very short, like shorter than you think. Before the year 2030, this reality that you see with these two eyes will not be what it is anymore. It's gonna look like a sci-fi movie, like different beings and shit, spaceships and shit. Everything you've seen off these movies that had to do with aliens, outer space, Marvel, Avengers, that's what it's gonna look like. You remember in the first Marvel with Hulk and Loki had opened up them portals, and you've seen all these different beings coming out of like shit like that. It's gonna look like some shit like that in the next decade or so, okay? Real shit. So a lot of us are on the path to Godhood, going back to our original state, the plasma gods, okay? So these beings took over this realm. They tore us from our spiritual energies and powers, and this is why we look the way we look now. Understand, our vibrational frequency inside this body is kind of low, but the reason that your DNA is activating is because you are transitioning into a fifth dimensional being. So that means your frequency is changing. Your whole molecular structure is changing into a lighter density, a lighter form, so you will be able to survive in this new earth, because the planet is turning into a fucking solar planet. Like, it's gonna be hot as shit. And these physical bodies have to evolve, or one moment. Okay, so like I was saying, these physical bodies have to evolve so we can be able to withstand and adapt to the changes on this planet. So that's what's currently happening. That's why your DNA is evolving, because your spirit inside of this vessel, right, is starting to be anchored in fully, okay? So your spirit in the unseen is slowly but surely jumping into this vessel, okay? You are a non-ether being. You exist on other dimensions other than this one, okay? You are the spirit inside the body, but you are a non-ether being, multidimensional. So there's 9 versions of you, okay? And what's happening is all those versions of you is getting ready to merge with this vessel, okay? That's why your DNA is changing. Your DNA is changing because you're getting ready to shift into a new frequency, a new vibration, a new form, okay? You were never this physical. You were a light being. I'm talking about, in a minute, you're not going to have to eat or drink water. You feel me? You're going to be surviving off solar energy, because you got to understand, this body is very powerful, even though it's not our real body. It's very powerful, but what's happening is you're turning into a light form. So what does that mean? Your DNA is changing. A lot of you guys are starting to notice you guys are slimming out, but you're staying bulky. You're getting kind of slimmer. That's because you're turning into a crystalline body. 616, not 666. This is 666. Carbon, okay? What's happening is you're going from 6 protons, 1 neuron. So you're dropping 5. And then you're keeping 6 electrons. So you're going to become light as fuck. So you're going to be able to literally leap like Superman. If you ever watched the first Superman movie with General Zod, and it was like he was in the Arctic, and that nigga was just boom, leaping off that whole flying. That's going to be y'all in a minute, bruh. Right? So that's what's happening. You're gaining all your supernatural capabilities. You always had these abilities. It's just when they tore us from our spiritual energy and powers and they changed the atmosphere of this planet, we lost everything, okay? Everything fell. Even certain animals. Some of these animals that you see right now with these 2 eyes, they don't even look like this. Everything you thought that didn't exist, it exists. The megalodon exists. They talking about a shark that is extinct. Nah, that shit's still here, because that shark existed when the dinosaurs existed. And guess what? Dinosaurs still exist. The Anunnaki, they built pyramids using and controlling dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were not these vicious creatures like you thought they were. When you have, bro, you have to understand, our star family, the Anunnaki, are so powerful they can control dinosaurs. You're gonna be able to do that too. Dinosaurs was our pets, bruh. Dinosaurs were our pets. The pyramids, they say, no human, no man could even lift the fucking rocks. Do your research about the pyramids and ask how long and how much a brick weighed. A brick. How do you think they was able to build the pyramids? Who do you think built the pyramids? Melanated people. But guess what? We did not build it physically. We used dinosaurs to build them shits. I'm telling you the damn truth. What other thing bigger than a fucking dinosaur can lift that? Nothing. You know how big dinosaurs are? Bruh, our extraterrestrial family, the Anunnaki, bruh, these motherfuckers had pet dinosaurs. And what they did was use their strength to build the damn pyramids, bruh. Science cannot even tell you how the pyramids was built. It's too damn heavy. It's like there's no device, no crane, no machine they built that can fucking anchor and do the pyramids, bruh. The Anunnaki used dinosaurs. Dinosaurs still exist. They exist in inner Earth. Y'all think Earth is what they told you. That globe shit is not real. Earth is way bigger than what you thought it was. It's 9 dimensions to Earth. If this 3rd dimension, you got dimensions under here. Y'all thought in the center of the Earth it was just fire. Nah, it is, but it ain't how you think it is, cuz it's a Earth under this one. Okay, I'm telling you, all this shit is frequencies. A lot of these beings like mermaids, pterodactyls, all these extinct animals like the kraken, all that shit exists, I hope you know that. It's just the frequency, bro. It's all dimensions at the end of the day. And guess what? A lot of these beings you will be able to see inevitably, and they will be physical, and these beings will be able to attack you. I hope you know that. It's dimensions to it. Okay? What, bro, do your research. Do you realize with these 2 eyes, these eyes are controlled by Satan, Sat. my bad. These Saturnian Venus illusion matrix eyes. You're only seeing, one moment. You're only seeing 10% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So that means everything you see right here, right? Everything you see with these two eyes is only 10% of what you're actually seeing in front of you. So the other 90% you're not seeing. So a lot of these beings that y'all think don't exist, they exist. It's just the frequency, the vibration is so low. But what's happening is Earth is transitioning over, so all that was unseen will be seen. So all these beings that y'all be seeing in the sky, on everything, I have seen beings in the sky, right? And it's like they was aware I was looking at them, and the only way you can see these beings is if you operating at a certain frequency, cuz. On God. You cannot see these beings. You cannot see no spaceships in the sky if you operating at a low vibration. I'm telling you, frequency is everything, bruh. The higher your vibration, the more shit you will be able to see. So if you was to tell somebody who ain't spiritual, who vibration low, you can't say you be seeing spaceships in the sky. Cuz ships is here. Ships is real. Extraterrestrial beings is in the sky right now, cloaked, using advanced technology that the government don't even have access to. I'm telling you, cuz, this shit is real. These beings is very intelligent, cuz. I'm telling you right now. Now, they have contacted interdimensional beings to get certain technology and info. This is real life. The government has done this. This is nothing. There's nothing new under the sun. And that's why that sun in the sky is about to reveal everything and expose everything. Expose everybody for who they are. Demons, angels, all that shit is about to be revealed. I don't look like this. You do not look like this, fam. Everybody not like me, though. You feel me? I'm really an angel trapped inside this body. But what's happening is the sun in the sky is about to help me break free out of this prism. This is a trap. The only time I leave my body, my physical body, is when I fall asleep and I dream and I astral travel. Then I gotta come back. You feel me? Real shit. So I know this is not me. I'm the motherfucker using it. I do love me, though. Hey, baby, what's good? You feel me? But nah, all jokes aside, though. So that's what's happening. We're in the age of Aquarius, the plasma apocalypse. Everything is going to be revealed. Okay? Don't mind a car, like the Matrix on some bullshit. All right, so now that we actually covered that, let's dive into these 4 things that you must do in order to reach Godhood, okay? Number 1, discipline. Now, believe it or not, you will never reach Godhood if you do not have discipline, all right? My bad. You hear that shit? But yeah, you have to reach Godhood by having discipline. If you do not have discipline, you will never reach Godhood. Now, the reason for this is because, look, you need to have discipline over your spiritual practice, such as sun gazing, grounding, breath work, meditation, moon gazing, yoga, whatever spiritual practice you do, Tai Chi, all that shit, you must be very disciplined or have some discipline with that. Okay, this is a lifestyle. This is a fucking, it's a must to do if you want to reach Godhood. That's what it's going to take, discipline. Having discipline over your sexual energy. All that shit matters during these times, man. Vibration. The more that you raise your vibrational frequency, right, you will be in tune with earth and nature, so you won't fall behind or get left behind, because that's what this is. All those people who operate at a low frequency, cuz, they are getting left behind. They are about to die, cuz, because it's vibration, it's spiritual energy. If you don't have no energy, you're not operating on the same energy as Mother Nature or Mother Earth. You ain't getting nature. You ain't tapping into that new sun. Your vessel is gonna fucking explode to pieces, and you gonna get up out of here. The sun in the sky is judging people. That's what this shit is. You either gonna live right or you gonna live wrong. And I promise you, the sun gonna get your ass gone. Hey, that rhymed, ain't it? But like I was saying, you gotta have discipline if you want to reach Godhood. Okay, reaching Godhood is not easy. Y'all think these superpowers and shit about to come online like this. But if your DNA is activated and your skin is starting to look sparkly, that means you have been putting in that work. So it's like you're working towards this. You feel me? Either you're going to work towards it and evolve to who you're supposed to be so you can do what the fuck you actually came here to do, or you're going to die off and reincarnate for another 26,000 years. The earth don't need you here. You feel me? That's what this shit is. So it's like your ancestors and your extraterrestrial family outside of this realm is watching you, okay? The more that you evolve, the more they evolve on a cosmic level. So you're basically doing this for them, which is good. You feel me? Your ancestors chose you to do this, okay? Everything you're doing here now, today, in this current moment matters to them, okay? They are cheering for us right now, okay? A lot of us are prophets, okay? This is prophecy unfolding, biblical prophecy unfolding right before your very eyes, okay? A lot of us are chosen. A lot of us are prophets from the past. I'm talking about some of us are Egyptian gods who have came back, okay? The government is aware of this, okay? Everything that once was shall be again. So everything that once was shall be again. So the original rulers of this planet is coming to take back this planet and restore balance, because this planet is out of balance. It's too much chaos and anarchy. It's too much wicked, and the creator is done. He's done. The creator's done with this world. These evil motherfuckers, the reptilians, the shadow government, all these negative ETs, forces, they about to get their ass wiped off because they're parasites. There is a parasite on this realm, and it's destroying humanity. It's a demonic ass energy on this planet that is fucking up everything. But then you got individuals like me who bear the light, who's trying to restore it. And what makes it so interesting is that these beings know their time is up, yet they still want to try to take you out, knowing they're doomed anyway. And even if in the event they decided or happen to take one of the chosen ones out, they're still doomed anyway. So it's kind of just like one of those situations where it's like, fuck it, if I'm going to hell, you going to hell with me. So this is why it's very important to be aware of who's around you, okay? But we ain't gonna dive into that. So yes, you must have discipline in order to reach Godhood. You must have discipline over your spiritual practices. It's the only way. If you're trying to unlock who you are, which a lot of you guys have, continue doing what you're doing. Continue to stay focused, disciplined, stay on your purpose. Continue to do your spiritual practice daily, okay? It's very essential. That's what your higher self wants you to do. You came here to evolve. You didn't came here to stay in this physical body. Number 2, healing and internal work. Now, before I move on, do y'all hear all these noises background back here? They are trying so hard to stop me, but we're going to keep it moving though, you feel me? But like I was saying, doing internal work and healing. Now, this is very important. A lot of things that you went through as a chosen ones, a lot of things that you have did or put people through, you're still suffering from a lot of pain and trauma. Like maybe somebody did this to you, that to you. During these times, in order to reach Godhood, this is what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot of eternal work and healing. So that means going inside of yourself and purging yourself of negativity, old pain, trauma from the past, trauma you may have caused to people. Healing yourself. You got to understand, this is Judgment Day, fam. That's what this shit is about, okay? It's Judgment Day, so everybody is getting judged. So during these times, man, you have to repent, okay? You have to face yourself, face your demons, face your insecurities, because listen, this is not you anyway. You're supposed to love yourself for who you are. That's what this shit is about. Loving and accepting all aspects of yourself. The negative, the positive, the good, bad, and the ugly, okay? So it's about healing yourself eternally, healing all the pain that you have been through in this life, and trying to become as righteous as you can. Because remember, a lot of you guys are angels. It's just you fell victim to society. You fell victim to Satan's kingdom. And what's happening is you already knew you were going to awaken at a certain time. You knew all this information when you got here, right? You knew this already. So whatever time you decided to awaken, or whatever time you decided to awaken, because it's all universal law that certain people in this reality awaken during a certain period of time, because this is biblical prophecy, my bad. You're supposed to be going inside of yourself and healing, okay? Doing eternal work, learning to go within so you can change your outer reality, because the way you feel on the inside is going to dictate what's going on out here, all right? Real shit. So your internal environment is going to reflect on your external. So if you got shit that's going on within you, like pain, heartbreak, betrayal, hatred, shit like that, it's going to happen on this path, but you have to heal it, okay? We're trying to become as righteous as we can, all right? We are Christ-like beings. We are angels. It's just in this physical body, you fall victim to Satan's world. So The government knows that you're an angelic being, and it's the moment you remember that you are an angel who came here, that's when they start to get you and try to fuck you up. You feel me? Because now you know who you are, and now you understand, okay, shit, I'm not living according to my ancestors, so now I'm going to walk in the footsteps my ancestors wanted me to do. So that's why a lot of you guys are awakened. Your ancestors is with you every step of the damn way. Okay, real shit. So you're doing this shit for your ancestors. You are living how your ancestors want you to live. That's how I'm living. You feel me? My ancestors want me to do certain stuff. You feel me? No cap. So look, number 3, seeking and gaining knowledge. So look, this is a must if you want to reach Godhood. Now let me make a pause right quick. Anyways, I'm back. But like I was saying, yes, number 3, seeking and gaining knowledge. Now this is very important if you want to reach Godhood. Now believe it or not, all the information is within your DNA. However, it's certain things that you cannot tap into until you actually gain the knowledge. So listen, during these times, if you want to reach Godhood, this is very key. You must do this. And if you are chosen, 9 times out of 10 you are doing this, right? You must seek knowledge and do research, study, learn. Okay, listen, when you are learning and expanding your mind from the bullshit that they have taught you, this is unlocking certain things inside your DNA. This is unlocking different parts of your brain, because listen, a lot of the information that you are learning right now, you already knew this shit. But guess what? The more information that you gain and learn, the more smarter you will become, the more unfuckable you will become, the more aware you will be. You feel me? And the more knowledge that you gain, this will help unlock and make you remember certain things from your past. Because listen, the moment that you start to remember and gain this knowledge back, because a lot of this knowledge is lost knowledge, okay? Look, the age of Aquarius is the age of information. It is so much information out there right now. Like, if you want to know anything during these times, you have no excuse to not learn or figure it out, because the age of Aquarius is the truth, okay? Information is out there like a motherfucker these days, and some of the information, it's a blessing to come across it. And the reason a lot of you guys are coming across certain YouTube channels like mine's, all these different YouTubers who are spiritual like me, it's because you guys are chosen, and the universe is trying to bestow this knowledge using certain people so you can awaken and remember who you are. So it's all designed by nature. Why do you think YouTube is so universal? Like, YouTube is actually school. You feel me? A lot of you guys are learning some of the most craziest knowledge on YouTube. It's like, you hear some of this shit I'll talk about, it's like, why are you even in school? You feel me? Because YouTube is school. That's exactly what's taking place. So during these times, right, certain chosen ones who are here to lead and usher in the new earth, we are going to be the new leaders of tomorrow, okay? The new leaders of the new earth, okay? So that would be me, some of the YouTubers y'all may watch. You feel me? So yes, that's exactly what's taking place. And pretty soon, a lot of us are going to get extremely big on our platforms, on this platform, okay? Real shit. So yeah, start seeking and gaining knowledge, man. It's gonna help you reach Godhood, okay? You cannot reach Godhood if you are not expanded enough. You don't have awareness. You don't have knowledge of self. You don't have knowledge of your ancestors, your people. You don't know shit. So how the fuck you gonna reach Godhood? You can't even grasp and understand the concept of Godhood because you aren't aware of who you were in the past. You were not aware of your spiritual abilities or capabilities in the past. You feel me? So if you don't have knowledge of anything, how the fuck can you reach Godhood? So it's very important. If you want to reach Godhood, you have to seek and gain knowledge in this life, okay? Because knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, the more unfuckable you will be, okay? I said this in one of my older videos like 3 months ago, okay? Now, number 4, this is very important. I'm actually going to put my book down. But number 4, a lot of time isolated. Now listen, isolation is required to level up. Now believe it or not, in this life, right, if you are chosen, you are going to have a lot of people sent your way to distract you or derail you off your path. right? Now, I'm not saying there's no time to have fun and this, that, and the third. But listen, if you want to reach Godhood in this life, right? Which a lot of you guys are, because you're not dumb and you understand this matrix is full of distractions, and the government and the world powers of this reality don't want you to focus on yourself, because there is great power that comes when you are focusing on yourself, okay? When you are growing spiritually. And basically, if you want to reach Godhood, this is a must. You have to take some time to yourself and isolate from everyone, isolate from society. 9 times out of 10, there is an agenda with chosen ones to isolate you, to make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel like you're insane. You feel me? But at the same time, it's working to your benefit, because it's like you don't have anybody to distract you. Now, if you are chosen and you are empathetic, 9 times out of 10, you are taking the narrow path. You're taking the solo path. So only a select few will be able to go with you on your journey. And the universe wants it to be like that, because a lot of you guys have great purposes. I have a great purpose here as well. I don't be around nobody. I stay to myself. I protect my energy. And during these times, as a chosen one, that's how it's going to be. So isolation is very key to reach Godhood during these times, because the more time that you have to yourself, especially during the age of Aquarius, the apocalypse age, this is going to help you reach Godhood a lot faster, because you are going to be operating at such a high frequency. You're not going to have anybody in your way distracting you, trying to derail you off your path. People are going to come, but it's up to you to use discernment, and it's up to you with the knowledge and information that you have gained from experience of what these devils put you through, to maneuver correctly, okay? The goal is to move right, okay? We don't want to move wrong. We want to move correctly on our path to seeking our higher self, or becoming our higher self and becoming successful, okay? Because that's what this shit is. It is the return of the plasma gods, okay? So we are becoming a threat, a big threat, okay? This threat is the most scariest shit that the wicked forces have ever seen. Like, we are so threatening and scary to these demonic forces during these times that it's like we are literally instilling fear in them. The awakening, the great awakening, is scaring the shit out of people. You have no idea, because during these times, right, so many powerful souls have returned, okay? Now, push that aside. Like I was saying, in order to isolate, in order to reach Godhood, you have to isolate yourself from society sometimes. All right, but if you are chosen, there is an agenda, an isolation agenda anyway. So it kind of works in your favor, because you spend a lot of time to yourself, and there is power in being a loner, okay? Because when you are alone, it's like you're able to focus and hone in on your goals. You're able to just get things a lot done, because believe it or not, when you have a lot of people in your circle, they are pulling your energy down, okay? Depending on if they are at a high frequency. So it's best that you surround yourself with people who are on the same spiritual mission as you. If they are not on the same spiritual mission or goal as you, they don't have the same path as you gotta let these people go, cuz. Like, real shit. Like, this is biblical prophecy unfolding, and we cannot let nobody get in the way of our purpose or grind. I'm telling you right now. So I don't give a fuck if it's your family holding you back, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend. Listen, if they not doing what you're doing, you gotta let them go, cuz. That's the times we living in. We don't got time to stop for nobody, you feel me? And we damn sure ain't gonna let no motherfucker get in the way of the Most High's work, all right? This shit is real. That's the mindset you should have during these times. Purpose, goal-oriented, you feel me? Real shit. Nobody can get in the way of this shit, G. And you gonna have opposing forces try to derail you. That's just life. That's just life. But you got the knowledge and experience to maneuver correctly, okay? So anyways, those is 4 things that you must have in order to reach Godhood, okay? These things are required to have in your arsenal, okay? It's a must, all right? So anyways, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content, and yeah, Thug Mark on my gang.